Hey friends, Jonathan here, and I'm about to go in right now and teach a little bit of yoga. One of the things that I do, do some personal training, I do some health, holistic lifestyle coaching, and one of my favorite things to do is to teach yoga. I'm a big fan of yoga, I like doing it, and I really love teaching it. And I feel really fortunate and really blessed and really grateful that I get to teach yoga and I get to do a lot of other things that I like to do. But I'd also like to point out that the fact that I'm doing that now is not an accident, and it's not something that just kind of happened. It's really something that I put a lot of time and effort into designing. It's something that I said, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to find a way to make it my life. I'm going to find a way to make a living at it. And, I've managed to do that pretty well at this point in my life. And I teach yoga, I teach my fitness, I do all my other stuff. And it pays my bills, it keeps me doing well, surviving and thriving. And, I think that's possible for anyone. I think that whatever it is that you really enjoy, that there is a way to turn that into your living. And I think that it's really important that you do that. Living a life where we're constantly compelled to do things that we don't want to do is no kind of life. It drains the soul, it drains the mind, and eventually it drains the body. And eventually we get sick, and eventually, that just compounds the problem, and then it gets worse. So this is my advice to you. And, take it or leave it. But first of all, before I give you the advice, let me say this. And I want to be really clear about this. You can do what you want to do for a living. You can do whatever you want to do for a living. Whatever it is that you love, your passion, your dream, you can turn it into a living. So first of all, you gotta believe that, and you gotta know that's true. And then the second thing is, you gotta work for it. You gotta do it by design. You gotta sit down and figure out how it's gonna happen. You might have to not go out and party so much, not go to that function or that thing. You might have to give up some nights and some other stuff, some weekends, in order to really adjust your life so that you can be doing what you want to do. But I assure you, as someone who's done it, that it is absolutely worth it to do whatever you got to do to go from where you are, especially if you're going to a job that you hate. Spend your time, any free time you got, get out of there. Make a plan. Figure out, how am I going to make a living doing what I want? Even if you don't know how, make a commitment that you're going to do it, and then spend your free time figuring it out. It feels phenomenal. It's the only way to really live as far as I'm concerned. And I personally know that you can do it and that you deserve to have that in your life. So please figure it out for yourself. Only you can figure out what you want to do and how you're going to make that into your life, but you can do it. And that's my message for you today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you take this to heart, and I hope you start working your way towards doing what you want to do in your life. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, day, morning, wherever you're at. I love you very much. Let's make it happen, everybody.